Hi all, here's just a quick and dirty tutorial on how to create blog posts and some little important nuances with respect to writing blog posts for this class. So for those who are totally kind of new to blogging in WordPress, really simple. What you're looking at here is your dashboard. It's your command center. It's where you do everything. Pretty much everything you need to do on your blog is down here in this left column. There's some redundancy built in, so you can do things like, for example, if I want to make a new post, I can go to Posts and then Add New, or you notice up top here there's this plus New button. I can add a new post that way. But basically from your dashboard or your command center, if you want to write a new post, you just hit Add New and then Post, and it will bring up the window for editing a blog post. And this window should look much like any kind of word processing interface that you've seen, Microsoft Word or Google Docs or something. Basically, you give the post a title. So I say testing 1, 2, 3, and then you write your post here in the window. And it's really simple. You can do whatever you need to do here. So say I am typing a blog post here. You can change that text. You can highlight it, make it bold. You can change the color of it if you want to make it red. You could change the size of it by going to paragraph and say, heading 1. So you can do any kind of editing you want in there. You can add images. You can create links. And really, one thing we're looking for here is the ability to create links. So if I want to say, I read a post by Pat that was really interesting. Typing is hard today. So I read a post by Pat that was really interesting, and so I could create that link out to that post if I know the link, or I can copy and paste it. But let's just say I want to highlight a post by Pat and create a link to that. Alright, so I hit Insert, Edit Link, and then I put the URL. So if I have the URL already copied, I can paste it right here. But let's say I know that Pat's post is at rampages.us/patsblog/nugget1. Alright, so I do that and I hit Add Link, and it creates a hyperlink, or turns that text into hypertext, so that anyone reading this post can just click on it and go out to read Pat's post when the reader wants to do that. There's more you can do here, including adding images, embedding videos. There's pretty much anything you can do on a web page you can do right here in your post through WordPress. When you're ready to post, you just hit Publish and you're good to go. So I'm publishing it, and it's publishing the post. Just so you know, I'm doing this on a blog that I call my sandbox. It's where I like to do some workshops and tutorials, and so it might not look like your blog at this point. But I published it, and up here you'll notice it says Post Published, and I can hit View Post, and it will show me what that post looks like on my blog, and there it is. And what you're seeing, how the look and feel of the site is all largely dependent on the theme that I'm using. But that's a little much for now. Let's go back into my dashboard, and I'll just conclude by saying if you have any questions about this, let me know. But there's also, you'll notice in your dashboard, there is, let's go to the dashboard. There are, well, there are these, under Home, you see this link says Video Tutorials. If you click on that, it's going to bring up a menu of dozens of tutorials that might help you in working in WordPress. This is a great source for learning about WordPress, and there are other ways to learn about WordPress too. If you just Google WordPress or go to YouTube, you're going to find lots of helpful tutorials on how to use WordPress. Alright, so let me go back now for an important point for the rest of our time together. So let me go back to this blog post that I created just before this testing 1, 2, 3 post. You've all hopefully, or will hopefully, have connected your blog to this site using a particular category, right? And that category here is UNIV200 WonderPeople. For everything you do for this class, I want you to make sure you check that category when you submit, before you publish a post. If you've not done it to this point, that's fine. You can always go back and edit a post and add the category in. But for every blog post you write that you want to show up in our site, you'll have to add that category. All right? So always use that UNIV200 WonderPeople category. It should be there by virtue of connecting through that page, that Connect blog post page. It should have automatically created that category on your site. If not, let me know. The other thing to know is tags. So categories are big picture keywords. Tags are like smaller keywords. They're more specific to a post. And so I wrote this post here, and I could tag it anything I want. I could tag sandbox, test, testing. I can really add any tags that I want. Just hit add, and it'll add those tags. For our purposes, you'll notice that for each assignment, or for most of the assignments, I've suggested at the end a tag. It says in capital letters tag and then what you should put. So for the first nugget assignment, you want to tag that nugget 1 and add that. Or for concept experience posts, you want to put concept 1 or concept 2, and you can add that tag as well. What this is going to do is it's going to allow us all to kind of look at just posts that are nugget 1 posts, or just posts that are nugget 2 posts. I'll show you how to do that subsequently. All that matters now is that for everything you write, make sure it has the right category, the UNIV200 WonderPeople, and the right tag if a tag is associated with a particular assignment. That's really the important point for now, is categories and tags that you'll be using throughout the semester. So that's it. Again, any questions, let me know.